Good morning. I am Anatoliano Choliso, and this is Patriots Must Rise. Today, I want to tell you a story that might shed some light as to why we have such a high homeless population in America, especially the Northwest. Um, as I've talked about before, I am currently on Medicaid. Well, I'm on some medication that I can't just go off of. It could potentially cause a stroke if I did. Anyway, I ended up expecting a phone call to get a appointment so I could renew a prescription. And my primary care is booked out to November 14th. Well, I had two days worth of this medication left. I went to the clinic that I was supposed to go to that would have filled it, and they told me that they were at least 6 weeks out. Okay. Now, I want to point out that this reeks of a bit of a scam, because the clinic that does the services to prescribe this medication bills Apple Health just for the intake of the patient. Okay, so they got as many people on the books as humanly possible. But they're not actually treating but a handful. Yet they're still receiving a stipend from Medicaid for each of these patients that are not being treated. Okay, while at the same time, these undocumented immigrants that are coming into the country are receiving all the services that a natural born American would be receiving. And I can't talk. They're coming first. They're more important than the citizens that are already here. If this doesn't reek of corruption, what does? All right. The system is broken. We have no long-term mental health facilities in America anymore because Reagan shut them down and due to the abuses that were happening throughout the centuries. And I'm not faulting Reagan for that. It was bad. But there is nothing to fill the gap. No holes being filled. So now you have these people that are running out of their medication because of a broken system, as I just described. and they're unable to function in society without that medication. They end up on the street or in jail. They're not dangerous enough to go to prison. However, I am sure that at least a handful of them have committed heinous enough crimes specifically for the three hots and a cot on the taxpayer's dime, just because they are literally that desperate. This is how broken our system is. We need to bring attention to it. We need to talk about it. We need to actually start a conversation. Because Congress just recently pushed through a lot of government spending. Multi-trillions. And yet we still have waiting lines. We still have people that are not receiving the medications that they might need to actually stay alive, such as insulin. If people don't see a problem with this, I'm not sure where your heart is. So, write your congressman, write your representative, the city councils in the situation with Columbia River Mental Health. It is strictly Clark County's city council that needs to be addressed. We need to let our voices be heard, because there's a lot of people that need help. All right, that's what I have for today. Thank you for your time. Please reach out to the people that might make a difference. Like, subscribe. There's a link in the description so you can make a donation. And until next time, live free, die well, and love your neighbor as Christ has loved you.